The Young and the Restless recap for Friday, July 25th, reveals Sally Spectre saves Nick Newman, Kane Ashby pushes Carter to come clean, Nikki Newman takes matters into her own hands, and Victor Newman declares Kane lost the game. On Friday, Lauren visits Nikki in her sleeping car. The Young and the Restless recap reveals Nikki opens up about her concerns to Lauren, particularly about her son, Nick. Nikki is sure that this whole stunt is about Chancellor, and she's not going to let Kane send Nick to prison just like that. She wants her son safe, and she's willing to do anything to save him. Lauren hopes Nikki won't make any rash decisions regarding Chancellor, but Nikki insists she's willing to sacrifice the company if it means protecting Nick. Carter interrupts Victor and Chance. Meanwhile, Kane interrupts Victor and Chance as they question Carter. The Young and the Restless recap reveals Kane wants to speak to Carter privately, but Victor and Chance refuse to let him leave. Victor accuses Carter of planting the bloody knife to frame Nick and questions Kane's decision to put his son under house arrest. He demands to know why he is still being held without solid evidence that he's the killer. Kane defends Carter, asking him to wait in the bar while he confronts the others. He reminds Chance he's technically on his peril, though the cop notes he hasn't accepted a dime. Chance then reveals they caught Carter in a lie, while Victor speculates he may have plunged the dagger into Damien's back. Kane pushes back, insisting his employee isn't a murderer, but the mustache claims the freak would do anything for his boss, even kill Dada in the storage room. Billy and Sharon panic as Nick's condition worsens. The Young and the Restless recap reveals they try to stop the bleeding, but Billy comes up with a new plan. He rushes to Sally's car, recalling her past stories about patching people up during her carny days. Billy thinks she's the only person who can save Nick at the moment. Billy brings Sally back to the storage room, and she quickly sterilizes Nick's wound with champagne. The redhead then pours salt on it to stop the bleeding, causing Nick to gasp in pain. They apply pressure and tie a rope as a tourniquet. Sally explains she learned the procedure when she was treating lion bites, but warns Nick he still needs real medical attention immediately. Kane urges Carter to confess. Meanwhile, Kane demands the truth from Carter. The Young and the Restless recap says he knows his employee hid the knife, pointing out there are discrepancies in his alibi. Kane also notes that there's no way Nick could have tampered with his bourbon or erased security footage. He believes someone familiar with the property is behind it and that it was done intentionally. Then, Kane assumes that Carter was simply trying to eliminate Damien for his sake. The loyal staff says he owes him the best he can be, but Kane insists he owes him nothing and will always protect him. As Kane asks Carter for the truth, Victor and Chance listen from behind a hedge. Nikki and Lauren run into Amanda and demand to see Kane immediately. The Young and the Restless recap says Nikki thinks Kane is using Nick as a bargaining chip and she's not having it. Lauren suggests Nikki wait on this, but she refuses. She declares that she's ready to trade Chancellor for Nick's freedom. Amanda reveals she has a signed affidavit to clear Nick, along with the paperwork for the company transfer. Lauren pleads with Nikki to reconsider. Watch The Young and the Restless, weekdays on CBS.